So NBA trade season is getting closer, and the Sixers might have had their perfect trade target fall right into their lap. We're going to talk about who that target is and what they can provide for the Sixers, and if it's going to help get them to where they want to go, and that is winning an NBA championship. So without further ado, here's the intro. What's going on, Cliffhangers? We are back with another video. Remember, we are still on the road to 1,000 subscribers before the end of December. We are less than 110 subscribers away from reaching that goal. So if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, make sure y'all all hit that like button. You hit that subscribe button down below. I will greatly appreciate it. It takes 1 second. Also, become a part of Noti Gang. Hit that bell notification down below so you never miss a video. Get me to 100 likes on this video as well. I would greatly appreciate it. But remember, hit that subscribe button. All right, so we're going to get right into it. There have been a couple of players that I have been naming for the past couple of months, even going back into the offseason, that I think will fit perfectly with this Sixers team and kind of complete the puzzle piece for them to actually be a championship team moving forward. Now, what got in the way of that was the Joel Embiid injury, was the Paul George injury, to where we did not see what this team looked like at full strength. So you can never tell if they actually should go trade for that piece. And I know we were all talking about they should tank earlier in the beginning of the season, and they still have a deep hole to climb themselves out of. But the few minutes and the few moments that we have gotten with Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, and Paul George on the floor together, you can kind of see them and what the vision is and how this team can be a championship team and how they can make a deep playoff run. Now, in order for them to make that deep run, we have all pretty much said, all fans, all of us, me included, have pretty much said they need one more piece to fit that puzzle in order for them to actually make a deep playoff run and finally win a championship. And we said that one final piece would be the one thing that will put them over the hump, and that one piece finally may have fallen into their lap perfectly. So from Shams Charania here, Herb Jones and CJ McCollum are receiving interest on the trade market. Like I said, per Shams Charania, the Pelicans are currently 5-20 in last place in the Western Conference, and now Ingram is out indefinitely with a significant low left ankle sprain. Williamson also remains sidelined indefinitely with a left hamstring strain suffered on November 6th. The Pelicans' 3 All-Stars, Ingram, Williamson, and Morey, have yet to play together. Teams have already started expressing interest in Pelicans supporting cast players such as Jones and McCollum. It means Herb Jones and CJ. Oh, wait, I already said Herb Jones and CJ McCollum, but yeah. So if you've been watching the channel and you've seen previous videos, you know that Herb Jones has been one of my biggest targets. It has been Trey Murphy, Tyree Eason, and I included Herb Jones in there as well with, I think, a couple of other names. But Trey Murphy off the table since he signed his extension, and Tyrese Eason is also off the table because he's been playing so well for the Houston Rockets this season. So with the news here that Herb Jones could become available and that teams are actually showing interest, I think this is the perfect move that Daryl Morey can pull off, that you push in all the chips, you go and get Herb Jones. And because Herb Jones is a defensive needle mover, right? He's a two-way wing or two-way forward that the Sixers have been clamoring for and that all the fans have been clamoring for, that they get to, like I keep saying, complete this puzzle piece and finally round out and shape this championship team that they want to become. Herb Jones fits right into that, does everything that you need him to do off ball, also does the dirty work. Like I said, a defensive needle mover, can go out there and guard, I want to say 1 through 4, possibly 5, depending on the matchup. Now, the deal with the Pelicans and why they might be willing to move him is because, like Shams Charania stated, they have been bad this season. They've been riddled with injuries. I don't think that full lineup has played more than 5 games together. And it's kind of feeling like that Pelicans team just needs to blow it up, especially with everything going on with Brandon Ingram and his extension. And is he going to be traded? They signed Trey Murphy. Zion Williamson can't stay healthy. CJ McCollum can't stay healthy. It's just is kind of like the West Sixers, but they're just way more injured. And you can see what they're supposed to be over there, like a really good playoff team, but they're just never all going to be on the court for a significant period of time for it all to mesh and for it all to work. So you can see why the Pelicans will be shopping Herb Jones here. And we can take a look at Herb Jones' stats here, averaging 10.7 points per game, 0.6 blocks, 2 steals, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, shooting 29% from 3 this season. And he's also shooting 51% from the field. Now, I know you're all going to say that 3-point percentage is very low, but the season prior, he shot 41%. And like I said, the Pelicans have been riddled with injuries. There's been no continuity, no consistency over there. So obviously, this is a down year for him, but there's no reason to believe that he can't get back to that 41% 3-point percentage that he shot last season. And you can, add that to the Sixers roster, who still needs shooters and still needs floor spacers. So like I said, I attribute his 29% this season just as a product of what the Pelicans are right now, and there's no reason to believe that he cannot get back to that 41% that he shot the previous season. Also, the season before that, shot around 33%, so league average, and then 33% the year before that in his rookie season. So he's been trending upward. No reason to believe that he can't get back to that 41% that he shot last season. But like I said, perfect trade target for the Sixers. An athletic four. He's a defensive needle mover. Already you can see averaging 2 steals a game. Could round out this team with everybody playing well defensively that you have seen. Paul George has been playing well. Kelly Oubre, Tyrese Maxey has taken on the defensive liberty and guarding the best point guards and the best guards on the floor. He stonewalled Franz Wagner the other night. So really good defensive team, obviously with Joel Embiid in the middle. Now you add Herb Jones to that. You can finally see everything coming together and what this team could possibly be going into the future. And if you're thinking about the contract, the Sixers have said multiple times that they are willing to go into that second apron for a player who has not signed their extension yet. And Herb Jones could be the perfect fit here for them. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that the Sixers should trade for Herb Jones? What do you think that trade package would look like? Or do you think they should trade at all, because we have not seen enough of Joel, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey on the court together? Let me know what you think. I'll holla at y'all.